G'day humans, Chris Stead here. I'm on the road. Today I'm in Singapore at the Marriott Tang Plaza Hotel, which is right next to Orchard Road here in the heart of the shopping district of Singapore.
Are we there yet?
No!
Are we there yet?
No!
Are we there yet?
No!
Are we there yet?
Yes!
Dad, I'm hungry.
Now I've been staying here and I'm going to give you a bit of a tour of the premises and what you can expect and my general thoughts about the experience here and the room. It's a really lovely hotel, real nice luxe feel to it. Very comfortable, really enjoyed it. So I'm going to give you a bit of a tour, give you a look at the buffet as well, which is excellent. But as usual, I'd like to start with a bit of a tour of what's directly out the front and the location that we are in. So let's jump straight into that. Righto, so right here is, the locals say Orchard, I would have said Orchid, but Orchard Road, which is, the main shopping district. This is where you want to be seen if you're a brand of note. And it's a great time of the year to be here. It's Christmas time, so it's December anyway, so building up to Christmas. So you can see the Christmas trees here. There's decorations up and down the entire street. It's all lit up, looks fantastic at night. And there's been street performers and things going on, so it's really quite cool. You literally step out of the building here, which I'll show you. It's got this lovely oriental aesthetic to it, which goes all the way up. It's really good, and it carries through the whole building too. And the street down there and the street down there for quite a distance are all done up and spectacular, like I said, especially at night. Now you've also got the MRT, which is the local kind of subway, which is really close. In fact, that could be the entrance to it over there. There's entrances everywhere, and there's underpasses everywhere, and that's going to get you around pretty much the whole entire of Singapore pretty quickly. You can go see a lot in a day using the MRT going around. There's a lot of things to see. The only thing about being in this particular area, which I could say is potentially a downside, is that this is this kind of main built-up westernised shopping district, whereas the Marina Bay area is a fair kind of distance, and the CBD, the business area, is a fair distance kind of that way. Now I did walk it last night with a family, which was an ordeal, but it took us about 2 hours to stroll down there looking at things, so it's definitely a worthwhile walk actually. It's a lovely way to do it. We just kind of walked down Orchard Road here and then went across Fort Canning Park down to Clarke Quay and then followed the river all the way down and then around to the Marina Sands, which is the big ship on the top of the building, and had a look at that and watch the night show down there. So that was a really good excursion to do, but you can also just MRT down there and you can get a unlimited MRT pass. And that's good if you want to get to Chinese markets or go down to Little India or Arab Town or get any kind of, you can even go out to the airport using it and stuff like that. So that's how I'd be getting around. So, but location-wise, I think it's pretty cool. And it was hustling and bustling out here. There's bars galore, restaurants galore. There was lots going on out here last night. It was a Thursday night. And right underneath this is a whole other layer. In fact, if you go, where is it? Just over here. There's an underpass that goes down, under, and will take you across to a food court which is underground in the basement. And there's a supermarket down there too. I'll show you in here because it's this courtyard cafe. This connects to the main buffet and restaurant area. So there's a kind of, you're going to have people from non people who aren't staying here moving in and out as well as the people who are staying here. There was no problems with getting a seat though. Alright, let's go have a look inside. So it's like there's the shops coming underneath it and it's quite built up. It's actually a little bit difficult to find the entrance here. Our Grab driver couldn't find it. We did a couple of laps until we found it. It was right on the corner, so the little slipway that kind of comes in from the side here that gets you in. But there's been Ferraris and Porsches and all kinds of rad things parked out the front here. Alright. So let's have a walk in. Really nice little lobby and entrance. Like I said, it's got a very luxe feel to it, this hotel, as you'd expect from the Marriott brand. So here's where you'll have your breakfast. And I'll show you that in a sec. And then down here they also have a high tea in the afternoon. And it's themed. I think it changes each month. At the moment it's a Christmas theme for obvious reasons. That was surprisingly filling. When I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, that'd be nice and tasty. And it was definitely delicious, but it was also extremely filling. I really struggled to finish it actually. And I won't quote a price because prices change. But it was unlimited coffee and tea, and they had a big wide selection, some really interesting flavours to sample from. And then, yeah, a whole bunch of classic high tea food, really. So here's a big open entrance foyer. Now the first 5 levels aren't guest quarters. The first 5 levels are, there's meeting rooms, there's a grand ballroom, there's a Chinese restaurant up on level 3 or 4 as well. Light coming through, which actually was the classic Singapore storm that happens every afternoon. Came through last night and it was pretty cool sitting in here actually looking up and seeing all the rain and shenanigans going on up there. They got a late checkout here at 12, which is good, really, really nice. And our flight got delayed today and they pushed it back to 2 for me, which was also really, really lovely. I think I just got lucky that the room potentially wasn't being used tonight. Got this Java kind of cafe here. And I'll take a quick look at the buffet. Let's go have a jump and look at that. Okay, so here we are at Crossroads, which is the large, open, beautiful space at the bottom of the Marriott Tang Plaza in Singapore. And what a fantastic buffet this is. One of the best I've ever come across. And as you go through here, I'm going to do a tour of everything that's on offer because there's a lot. It's not just the quality of the food, which is all really delicious, but that fruit was amazing. But also just the variety of food. You can see how many different olives they had there, for example. So of course you've got all the Western favourites, everything that you would expect from a hotel that's going to have Western guests. You've got your hot foods there, the savoury foods here. You'll see some waffles and pancakes soon. You can order your own eggs and all that kind of stuff. But as you just spotted there, what makes this so special is the variety of Oriental foods that are also on offer. Those are yogurts, by the way, and you got various like kind of fruits and jams and milks there, a whole bunch of cereals. But yeah, as you see as we go through here, there's like that Southeast Asian, just their staples, which are just so exotic for those of us who come from Australia anyway, and just all so wonderfully prepared and delicious and amazing. So yeah, super stoked with this buffet. You will, if you're looking for a great hotel in Singapore that has a fantastic breakfast, then case closed. You found it, here it is. You're gonna eat so well here. And yeah, as you can see, just goes on and on and on. Now I'm gonna show you what I put on my plate in a second here, which as you will see, that's a big open space, isn't it? Is a calorie festival that I had to walk a lot to walk off. And I really love this as well. So this is, a lot of hotels are starting to do this now, so they're putting coffee machines that you can make yourself basically a coffee to go at the end of your feed and walk away with it. All right, so here we are on level 5. I did say that the first 5 floors didn't have guest rooms. That was a mistake. First 4 don't. Number 5 has the pool and the club, but it also has a couple of pool-facing rooms, which I'll show you in a second. It's really cool the way they've done it. In fact, you can see one of the rooms there, but I'll show you where that leads. So up on this floor here, you have M Club. Now this is a platinum space, so you've got to be a platinum member to get in here. If you're not a platinum member, it costs you $100 a pop. But there's a business space in here. I'm assuming for that type of money, you're going to be getting coffees and teas and maybe some food, and maybe even some beers and stuff in there. I don't know. But that's a really lovely spot for the members. And obviously, Singapore, big business capital in the world. And a lot of the clientele here are going to be business. So I think that's a lovely space that they've done there. Now here you can see the pool. Now you're probably already going wow, because I certainly was going wow. But it's just a lovely, lovely, lovely spot they've got up here. It's not a deep pool, and there's not a whole lot going on for kids, really. There's no like waterworks or splash parks or anything like that, which is probably reasonable considering we're on the roof of a building in the middle of Singapore. But that is a nice big pool with plenty of space. Great, comfortable, properly cushioned sun decks the whole entire way around. There's cabanas over here. They're not reserved things. They're free to use. We were in that one yesterday. You can see where those guys are sitting along the edge there. There's like a spa, like a jet that shoots out into your back, plenty of pressure. Kind of gives you a little back massage. There's some little kind of shin deep stuff over here, which is probably more decorative than anything else, but is good for little kids as well. And over here, you got all your towels. Now they also have been just resupplying water bottles, so Marriott branded water bottles. Now you can drink from the taps here in Singapore without threat of hours on the loo, but it's just, yeah, so there is water easily and readily available. I saw that in the gym as well. They also had apples in the gym, which I thought was a nice touch. Right, so over here you can see there's got these forward-facing or pool-facing rooms down here. One of them I saw was listed as a family suite. I don't know which one that is. I think it's probably the one over there where you can see that kind of cabana over there. Yeah, so very, very, very nice. And you can see, I wanted to show you this, the building, it's really rad. So if we look up here, they've got this finish, this kind of, oriental finish over everything, and it looks really, really nice. But you can also see there's a hexagon-shaped building. And what it means is that you've got two corner rooms. Corner rooms are always awesome in hotels. You get this better view, bigger rooms, and they've got, instead of just having usual, you have, rectangle, you've got one corner room, one corner room, one corner room, one corner room. There's 4. Here, they've actually got 12 corner rooms on every floor. And when I show you the room, you'll see what I mean, because we've got one. It's really awesome, actually, the way that design works. Obviously they lose a bit of real estate, I guess, because rectangle's obviously going to have more surface area, but it means that the rooms are nicer. And I'll just quickly walk you over here, because down, you can actually come down to floor 4 through the back here, where they have a spa, not spa as in bubbly swimming spa, but spa as in like massages and so forth. A little garden, you see down here, and spa over there, and under there is your gym. And the gym includes a little basketball court out the back, and a decent sized gym with all the kind of equipment that you might expect. And I saw it was getting a fair bit of use when I had a look in there yesterday. There's this rare blue skies going on here, love it. Now I don't know if that's gardens used for smoking at all. I haven't seen anyone smoking down there. They're pretty anti-smoking in this country, and maybe that's what it's there for. Otherwise, it's just a place to peace out. Alrighty, well, let's go take a look at the room. Alrighty, so here are the rooms that we were on. Floor 20, rooms 3 and 4. Come in. So as soon as you feel this door, actually, it's super thick. Come through. And it's a sign of the overall quality in here. Big, thick, solid doors help keep the sound out, help keep the temperature in. So you kind of got this interesting little kind of like splay like this, but it'll make sense when I show you the connecting room. And I was talking earlier about the fact that you get these multiple corner rooms in this shaped building, and I'll explain that as well. Now, in here you've got the bathroom, really nicely done, really nicely presented, marble tile look going on, really good shower head, great pressure, great temperature, conditioner as well as shampoo. Not everyone does that. You got the option of the rainmaker in the roof there as well, and nice size basin, all the amenities that you want. Decent size, nice toilet. I'll show you in the other rooms even got even better toilet. If you come around here as well, you'll see that there's a little makeup spot here, with a little stool and chair as well, which is also a really nice touch. Now this is obviously all your classic storage space. You've got your hangers, iron, safe, ironing board, robes, or another robe, there's one in there as well. And there's more in here. Sorry, I've just got a bag in the way at the moment. There's a fridge as well in here. So down here you've got your little bar fridge as well. You can put stuff in, and a really nice sized TV with a great selection of channels, including all about 5 or 6 news channels, about 3 or 4 English speaking movie channels, and then a whole bunch of a couple of kids channels, and then a whole bunch of stuff for your international guests. Now, as you can probably make out, well, one of the great things about this room is the view. So it's not looking out on anything on this side of the building. On the other side of the building, you'd be looking down Orchard Road. This does not look down Orchard Road, but it's still such a, like I said, we're at floor 20 here. It's still such a nice aspect, just be able to look out and be kind of at this height with the buildings. But also these corner rooms, as I was saying, is you can step back and have a look this way. You kind of get that extra dimension. So it really makes you feel like you get this big space that you're looking out of. And the curtains are great, super thick, blocked out most of the light, but I can't hear a thing from down there either. So I don't know if it gets worse if you get down towards floor 6, floor 7, where the rooms kind of start. But I think the build quality in here is so good, I don't think you'd even get much sound from up there, but up here you couldn't hear a thing. Now the bed, very comfortable bed. Possibly my only negative about the entire place are the pillows. So they're both, see how, you can probably see how limp they are, super soft. There's nothing there. It's like, I can almost put my fingers through it. I can put my fingers through it, right? So that would be okay if the other one was thicker, but it's not. They're both exactly the same. So you can kind of pile them onto each other to get a kind of medium feel, but then you've got this big pillow wrapping around your head like that. So the pillows, I don't understand why they're both the same. Have the super soft one, then have a medium one, or let people go medium soft, or put them together and have hard. It's really, yeah, everything else is so comfortable and nice, but the pillows are whack. I like the little seating arrangement here at the front as well. That's nice, be able to sit down, put your stuff on there. I have my bag on here as well, put your shoes on and so forth like that. Obviously, it's really nice having an office space as well. Now, if you step back, you see it's a connecting room. Nice thick doors, only openable from one side, so you can kind of seal yourself off from the kids, or obviously if there's someone else in the room. And if you come through here, we had this room set up for the kids. So the 2 singles, huge room, really big, just ample room for this trundle that they brought up. It's a proper mattress, it's a proper bed. It's not like a little springy thing. And you've got all the same stuff you had in the other room. You've still got the big view. You've still got the nice look across the city. You've got the chairs, places for the kids to write, desk, same big TV, same fridge, same really comfortable bed, same pillow issue. Aircon in both rooms is really good. Internet has been pretty solid as well. And then through here, a bathroom, which is more or less a mirror image, except if you look over here, just a bit more toilet space in this room for whatever reason, marginally. So that's pretty much a look at the rooms. Like I said, really lovely stay, and that's my general impressions of the Tang Plaza Marriott here in Singapore on Orchard Road or Orchard Road, depending on how you want to say it. Feels like a real luxe stay. Location's nice and solid. You know, as long as obviously you can choose to be closer to Marina Bay, where the action is, or closer to here where all the shopping is and kind of the lights and everything like that. But the MRT is so good, get you anywhere. Anyway, buffet breakfast was excellent, one of the best I've ever come across. Beds are fantastic. Hopefully they look into that pillow issue and try and provide a bit more options there for customers, and the pool's fantastic as well. So yeah, big thumbs up, really enjoyed the stay and would happily stay here again. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the Marriott Tang Plaza here in Singapore. Fantastic hotel. Make sure you check out my other videos, and as for me, back on the road.